Okay, everybody, I can't hold it anymore. I've been on this platform for several months and I'm finally gonna do it. I'm gonna respond to Oral Tracey because I saw his video about Junelle Bromfield and I feel, no, so it can't go so. I have to respond. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Dionne Jackson Miller. And first up, me and Oral Tracey work together at TVJ, all right? And we get on fine. We're not enmity. We argue a whole heap. Anybody in the newsroom can tell you that, sometimes at the top of our voices. But this is the first time I'm answering him on YouTube, and that is because I came across a video he did on the Junelle Bromfield situation, and I said, no, me have to answer. So quick summary. Junelle Bromfield, Jamaican Olympian, is in a relationship with US Olympian Noah Lyles. In the lead up to the Olympics, Lyles said something about how he knows the secrets in Jamaican track and field, and Jamaican people, a lot of them get brinkled, as we say. People got upset, right? They started calling her a traitor and a whole bag of stuff, and it got extremely nasty. So fast forward to current day now, my colleague Simone Clark Cooper, who does a program called Sim Soul Sessions, wanted to interview Junelle, who said she was afraid to come to Jamaica. So Simone flew up to the States and interviewed her there. The episode has aired on TVJ. Simone will post it, I'm sure, on her YouTube channel pretty shortly as well. So enter Oral. And Oral's commentary is entitled Nobody Nah Do Junelle Nothing. So let me respond to some of the things Oral said in that commentary one by one. First of all, nobody now does Junelle nothing. So that is discounting how she feels. Let us not do that. If people feel a certain way, let them feel it, right? Stop trying to tell them there is no reason for what they are experiencing and what they are going through. Because it is completely irrelevant if I would react that way, if you would react that way, or if you, Tracey, would react that way. That's irrelevant, really. The only thing that's important is that Junelle has had a particular experience, and because of that particular experience, she says she feels afraid coming to Jamaica right now. That is her prerogative. None of we can tell her that she is wrong to feel that way. Now, I did 2 previous videos on the situation with her, and in one of them, I showed a comment she shared about an actual death threat she got. Obviously, we all hope that person was not serious, that it was just idle chatter. But the point is, if you get that kind of communication, if you get that kind of message, it's completely natural to feel scared, to feel shaken. You're going to sit down and try to figure out if this person was serious or if this person is not serious. No, you have to process that. Your feelings have to come up, and you probably are going to feel scared, and that is completely understandable. Also, Tracey literally says in his video, death threats are not to be taken lightly. But boss, you done the argument right there, so. You done your own video there, so. You done your own commentary right there, so. Because she said she got a death threat. So once she said that, argument's supposed to done. And yet it wasn't done. My brethren Tracey continued. So one of the things Tracey said is that what this is Junelle, along with other Jamaican athletes, not taking criticism well, and that he has no sympathy for that. Look, let's be clear. Professional athletes should be accepting of criticism. You're doing a job, you're getting paid, people have paid them money for watch you. If you don't perform well, it's natural to expect critique by commentators, by fans. If you don't run good, what you expect? A certificate? No. So criticism of a professional athlete, and any professional, in fact, is par for the course. What is not par for the course is abuse. And a lot of what she was getting and what some of our other athletes get as well is abuse. And we not accept that. We are not to normalize abuse. So, for instance, a lot of the comments she got, which I noticed Tracey never referenced in his commentary at all, had to do with skin color. Junelle is a gorgeous dark-skinned woman, and she had to be saying things like, look, calling me black is not an insult. She shared, for instance, a comment where somebody said something like, then son her till she born. And all kinds of other derogatory comments. We are not to pretend that it is okay to abuse people. Yes, we all have freedom of expression. You all know that. You all know I'm a champion of freedom of expression. But how did we decide that it's okay to then use that freedom to abuse people? We can champion freedom of expression and call out slackness and out of order in the same way. And that's what I'm doing. Do not normalize abuse. It's not okay. And there's no point at which we should say it's okay. All right. So Tracey also said that from Junelle Noah Lyles, who, as I said, is an American Olympian. Let me use his words. Jamaican track fans are going to beat her, quote unquote, because of the ongoing, intense, friendly, all kinds of words you can use, the rivalry between Jamaica and the US. And that's fine. The rivalry is fine. But at the same time, they are public figures. But at what point, again, did we decide it was okay to subject somebody because they're a public figure to a constant stream of abuse? Come on. That's not it. It's not okay. And when I say abuse, I'm not talking about harsh criticism of your performance. I'm talking about name calling. I'm talking about offensive language. I'm talking about obscenities directed at the person. I'm talking about personally disparaging comments. We're not to normalize that. That is not okay. That's never okay. And sure, it's probably something we can't stop on social media because a horse done gone through the gate long time. But again, that doesn't mean we're normalizing it. That doesn't mean we say it's okay. Oral then mentions a comment from Junelle saying that part of the reaction to her is because of what people see as her underperformance at the Olympics. And he says if she had won a medal, reached finals, won a medal, Jamaicans would have treated her differently. They would have said things like, boy, how you there with Noah, but we love you same way. Okay, so all right. Clearly, if people want to be wagonists, we can't stop them. But again, we have to draw a line between critique and again saying that because you're not performing, then it's then okay to abuse you. Because that is what is happening, right? Somebody doesn't do well at something and it's not, boy, John Brown didn't run that race correctly. His technique is off. He needs to change his coach. I don't like what's been happening with this season too. Worthless boy, worthless girl. What am I do? It's no, man. Come on, we have to do better than that. Tracey even uses the word vitriol, to describe some of the comments. And what does vitriol mean? Bitter criticism or malice, bitterly harsh or caustic language or criticism. And that not sound over the top to you? Vitriol? Because like how somebody run a race? I mean, who is losing here? Them and their career? Or you, we sit down a yard and watch? Vitriol? Really? And what Tracey says is, hold on, I wrote it down. He says, vitriol on social media is par for the course. Again, I am saying we may not be able to stop some stuff, but I am not normalizing that, and neither should you. So Tracey then says, listen to this, nobody now do you nothing. And his advice after that is, listen, just fly in the dead of the night, organize your security, go look for your family, fly out back. So if nobody now do you nothing, what is the need for all of that? And let me just point out as well that we're not, in my mind, simply talking about the possibility of physical harm, which I think most people think is a very remote possibility if it would happen at all, but also the possibility of emotional abuse, because our people will see up on the road and start cuss you and call out all kinds of names and whatever. And why would you want to expose yourself to that? Look, all I'm saying is that I think we need to remember that athletes, public figures are people too. Them check social media, they look to see what you're saying about them and they feel away. And I don't think, as I've been saying, I'm going to repeat that, I don't think we should normalize abuse and pretend that it's okay. Want to see what you think, so drop your comments below. All right? Thanks for watching. I'm Dionne. I'll see you next time.